Hello and welcome to Should You Play, a series where I do a mini review on a game that I played and tell you if the game is worth your time or not. On today's episode, we'll be taking a look at 100% Orange Juice by Fruitbat Factory. So, what even is this game? 100% Orange Juice is pretty much a board game where you have to be the first person against 3 others to complete 5 objectives. You start out with the objective to collect 10 stars and land on the home panel to complete it. From then on, you can either choose to continue collecting stars or defeat enemies. The field you're playing on can also have the occasional effects such as making a large majority of panels battle-themed, random card drops, regeneration, and the field itself also has various tiles that give the player various effects, such as a random card drop, additional stars, battle, drop, teleportation, another dice roll to continue moving, and not to mention your own home panel, which, on top of determining if you completed your objective or not, always refills your health by 1. For the sake of video length, this is as far as I'll bring the synopsis to the game, but it should be just enough to give you a basic understanding of what this game is. So, let's begin with the positives. The first positive I'll give for 100% Orange Juice is that the gameplay is a lot of fun. Now, it might not be everyone's type of game. This game does feel slow at times. However, most of the time that slowness of the game is the game's upside because it's fun, especially when you play with friends. I feel like this is the only game where you can rage at a seagull killing you and then laugh about it with your friends when you realize that a freaking shopkeeper ended up winning the entire round. The second positive is that the game's story is quirky, short, fun, ridiculous, and doesn't take itself very seriously. Reading the campaign dialogue was actually a lot of fun, sometimes managing to get out a laugh or two out of me, and I personally adore stories like this. Short, sweet, and not very serious. And the last positive I'll mention for this video is the music. My god, it's amazing! The game's soundtrack is also varied, going from these cheerful, childish songs to some really epic trance songs. It feels nice to listen to a different tune each time a player completes an objective and levels up. Also, seriously, listen to Sora's theme from this game. It's just too good. And as with my previous Should You Play episodes, now we get to the negatives. The first negative is the campaign itself. Since this game is 100% dependent on RNG, playing the campaign against AI can feel insanely cheap at times, since difficulty settings seem to completely rig the AI to always getting the rolls they need, while you always get what you don't need. Trust me, it gets annoying, and it gets annoying real fast. Sometimes actually making you want to completely close the game. I won't lie, the first mission in QP's story took me 22 tries on casual difficulty. Either I just suck at the game, or the game is just cheating. It's one of those two. The next negative is the fact that a majority of non-DLC characters have to be unlocked through the annoying single-player campaign. Now I get it, they want to incentivize players to play the campaign to unlock more multiplayer content. However, I find it a problem if I can't even beat the first mission without losing to ridiculous AI, which prevents me from getting more characters. And the last negative is more so of a personal nitpick of mine, since I like to be a perfectionist with these kinds of games, is that a lot of achievements are DLC exclusive. As of writing this script, I do not have a single DLC character purchased, which basically means that a lot of achievements, 39 out of 83 as a matter of fact, are pretty much locked behind a paywall. But, as I've said, this is more of a personal bother, so take this as you will. So, should you play 100% Orange Juice? In my opinion, yes. The game is simply fun, especially with friends. The campaign, while infuriating to play, yes, is really fun to read, and can get a few laughs out of the player. And the music is varied, but also great. Seriously, this game has some of the best songs I've heard ever from a video game. But if you really don't enjoy playing against cheap AI to unlock multiplayer content, or if you are a perfectionist and hate paying about an extra $10 to get all the DLC achievements, this might not be the type of game for you. But yeah, I recommend this game. Now, before I end off this video, if you happen to have this game or are planning to purchase it, and you don't have any friends to play with, I've left a link to a Discord server specifically for this game, where you can queue up with some people to play some random matches. You might even make a couple of new friends from there as well. I've left a link to the Discord server in the description if you feel so inclined. But yeah, thanks for watching.